guys, I look the same as the last video because I'm recording them back to back. Today I actually wanted to talk in this video on how the intestines work. Now, both the small and large intestines are smooth muscle, just like your throat, just like female lady parts, just female parts, and a couple other places. But the digestive tract starts at the mouth, so you chew, you add some digestive juices, mash it all up, goes down the throat to the stomach, it gets sloshed together with acid, it gets released into the duodenum where bile is added to neutralize some of the acidity, and then it goes to the small intestine first. The small intestine is of course loaded with lots of its own bacteria. Your stomach has acid-loving bacteria as well, but for now we're just focusing on the small and large intestine. Now the small intestine, with those bacteria, they start eating up things. Some of the favored species in our gut love lots of fiber, and it helps them grow and remain healthy and help us. And basically it breaks it down into essential, I'll explain the paper in a second, the essential components we need for the minerals and the vitamins and whatnot, so that we can absorb them through the intestinal wall. And it'll go through the entire thing, which that's the section of intestine that you see in the pictures going back and forth. And one of the critical factors for how the small intestine works is it's covered in, the walls inside of it are almost like they're folded really, really tight on a microscopic level. Just wanted to show you this. Now let's see if we can get that camera. Okay, you see how it's accordion folded like that? That's to increase surface area in a smaller space. This maximizes our absorption of nutrients. Our brains do the same thing to maximize the surface area. That's why you can gauge animal species intelligence based on how wrinkly the brain is. Really, you want a wrinkly brain. Maybe not your face. I'm okay with it, but never mind. But by doing that, it increases the amount of surface area we have to absorb nutrients without having to make the intestine even longer. I'm going to put the paper down. So it goes through that, but the way it moves through, it's partially through our physical movement, keeps things moving, but because it's going back and forth, there's a specific type of muscle motion that smooth muscle does. It's called peristalsis. So if you have a tunnel like this, and the food's going through, what'll happen is that the muscle, it'll squeeze at one end to move it forward, and it'll do this almost wave-like motion to keep it moving. I can't properly imitate it with my hand, but your throat does it to move the food down, your guts do it, female parts will do it at climax, smooth muscle does a wave-like motion to move things along. And your digestive tract is moving it along to get it to the end. Now once it's done going through the absorption and breakdown and everything in the small intestine, it'll move into the large intestine. Now in the large intestine, most of what's happening is water absorption, so we're not losing as much water in the digestive process. Now if you are underhydrated, so you're not drinking enough fluids, then your large intestine is going to suck even more water out, and that sounds like it's great until you actually have to go to the bathroom, and then it's just too hard and it's painful and it's not that fun. So yeah, drinking enough water helps you poop comfortably. Drink your fluids. That's why it matters. That's why being dehydrated can show up in the bathroom in more than just how much you pee. So I've got like 2 minutes before the sun is right in my eyes. But yeah, it will absorb most of the water, solidify everything into a easily disposed of shape so that everything just flows smoothly. Attached to the intestines is also the pancreas. Now the pancreas is important because it acts like a reserve for bacterial species. So if you have an infection or you do antibiotics or whatever, it helps replenish the beneficial bacteria in your intestines. if you've had that removed for any reason, that's why it's important for having either enteric coated probiotics, which means it's got a special coating that lets it survive the stomach acid, so it's actually released into the intestines, or probiotic foods, and you'll have to replenish it in other ways if you've lost your pancreas for any reason. So yeah, that covers about all of it. Most of your food absorption is done through small intestine, the accordion folding, bacteria, large intestine, drink your water. Yeah, that about covers it. All right. Find my socials below, more educational resources, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what's up. Ta-ta for now.